attorneys for the federal government and the state of Texas will be in a federal courtroom in Austin fighting over the controversial border buoys in the Rio Grande.
But before the courtroom opens, a group of advocates will meet to share how Operation Lone Star has impacted people in border communities. KVUE's Eric Pointer joins us now live from the U.S. District Court, where the hearings and the conference will be. Eric, what are the advocates asking for?
So, Yvonne, they want to show people the impacts that the governor's border policies are having on Texans, and they're demanding that the DOJ do more than just this lawsuit. Now, when it comes to the lawsuit, the feds have argued that the state's use of the buoys raise humanitarian concerns and are threats to both public safety and the environment. But Governor Greg Abbott has argued that the state has sovereign authority to defend its borders. The DOJ said that part of the buoy system was on the Mexico side of the border. Then ahead of the hearing, the DOJ filed new paperwork claiming the state repositioned the buoys in the river last week, pushing them closer to the U.S. bank. They argued that the state hasn't gotten proper permission from the federal government to do any kind of construction work in the river. Yesterday, the governor visited the border and defended his actions.
Joe Biden is responsible for that deadly border. But us governors, we're not going to stand idly by and see this disaster wreaked upon the United States.
Now, Senator Roland Gutierrez will join residents from San Juan, Eagle Pass, and Bracketville at the press conference before today's hearing. And among other things, they also want DPS investigated for illegal arrest and separating families. Now, that event before the hearing is set to start at 8 o'clock this morning right here outside of the courthouse. And the hearing itself is scheduled for 9 o'clock this morning, and it's expected to last 2 days.